I don't know. It's funny.
Well, I think that Levi, he's here, so we're not gossiping. I think that he doesn't understand how holy we are, though. And that's why, I created the graphic here that, he can see that I'm wearing the appropriate yarmulke.
So you have a problem with sex?
Yes, I do. Oh, yeah.
There he is.
Hi, Chubby.
What's up? Samuel, how are you?
Hey, don't dox me, you freaking nut. Hey, Chubby. Hey, Chubby, don't dox people, man. Are you learning that from David Ch? Oh, what? Why you do that kind of crap?
Hey, I didn't see him dox.
Hey, don't dox people, all right, Chubby? You can call me Thicky if you want, but don't call people names and crap.
I'll tell you what, Thicky. You know where I have to give you credit?
What is it, Brissette?
Hey, honey, the thing I like about you is...
no problem. What is it, Brissette?
Well, you have balls. I mean, at least you come in to chat. Now, Levi, your girlfriend, he's hanging out out there.
Man, I don't give a crap what you think about other people. Nobody cares about what you think about other people. You're having problem with sex. You can't even handle your wife, man.
I don't.
You know what I'm talking about?
Look, you have children.
What is wrong with you, man? I mean, I finally figure out why you have such an anger problem.
I don't see any reason.
I can finally realize that why you have such an anger problem, man. Hey, welcome, Mark.
I don't have an anger problem.
Hey, I had to come and visit my number one concubine.
Of course you do.
Wait,
no, don't be cutting on my concubine, Sam. She's a cutie. She's a cutie.
Hey, Chubby, what are you doing, man? Don't you have work?
I'm cool with that. DPR Jones, rest in peace, man. I believe he got there. He was I have this weird notion, and it's probably too grace. It's too much grace, probably. But I just think it might be possible that you get a moment where the veil just opens and Christ comes through and says, hey, atheist on their deathbed. And he comes through the veil and he's like, hey, what's up? You ready to come home with me? Because you got to get saved now. You're going to die, dude.
Go and sin no more. There's nothing wrong with somebody saying that. And they have condemned people to hell for saying stop sinning. And that's Jesus.
Yeah, I actually watched that. Same guy was on the other night, and he was going on about pedos and murderers and everything going to heaven again. Oh man, you got to be kidding me! Like, what in the world? Like,
I would say exactly. If you're a pedo and you are continuing in that lifestyle after you're supposed to be a new creation, where you like the sin. And maybe because it's I'm speaking to myself because the majority of my sin.
He's the porn king no, that's not fair. Let's be honest. There are a lot of people that are bigger in the porno industry than Pastor Kim.
Like when I get involved with YouTube drama and I mention somebody's name, I'm hurting other people. So that is a sin where I'm hurting others, and I think that is more egregious in God's eyes than the kind of sin where we hurt ourselves. Which is like the sin of lust, the sin of fornication, the sin of homosexuality, also the sin of polygamy. I would throw into the mix too. All of those things we're hurting ourselves.
Drinking, smoking, just living a lifestyle, just really doing stupid things. Let's just say it. It does say you're not supposed to tempt the Lord your God, so you try not to. I mean, I don't know where you draw the line on that. I have no idea.
When you're actively taking lives of another person, or torturing, or abusing children, never will I tell that person you're assured. You have the blessed assurance, because I'd be like, nah, you need to do something. You need to rely on God. The new creation is not there yet, so you really need to submit yourself. I'm not going to tell a pedophile that as long as they're in Christ, they're assured, they have the blessed assurance and as they continue to abuse children. No. Or a murderer who continues to kill people. I'm not going to sing assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine in the church with them alongside, hugging them, knowing that sin. Never. That to me, that is just a disgusting notion. And if that makes me a heretic in their eyes, that I will not break bread as a brother in Christ with a pedophile or a serial murderer, then so be it. Because I could be on that team. I don't think God would look down on me for that.
I just think, to me, that the whole idea of living in sin and the argument for it, like in 1 John 3:9, I heard that way years ago. Some guy believed in it. He was a crook. He was a known crook, right? And it bothered a lot of us because we knew the one guy's kid. He played music in Christian bands and stuff. So, we knew the guy. And it was the most bizarre thing I ever heard, And then over the years, as I've studied it and then ran into people who actually taught this, I just went, man, this is crazy. Like, we used to laugh at this stuff when I was a kid, that you could live in sin and it's okay, and that's not what I see in the surrounding verses. I know there's people who teach it that are somewhat well known. I get all that, but I'm sorry, I think it's out of context. It's just a weird teaching. I also understand people are going to sin and make mistakes and continue on, unfortunately, but that doesn't justify it,
Praise be for being a respecter of persons. If by that you mean I personally delineate between pedophiles and murderers and those who sin less than that, then yeah, I'm a respecter of persons in that sense. We are all sinners, so I don't respect anyone, but I will respect people more than others, and I will not call an active pedophile and an active murderer a brother in Christ. Never.
Somehow I'm missing that. Where was that at? I'm sorry.
This is Bill coming in. That it's Jesus has certain but I'm not habitual lying. Well, habitual lying, if you can show me where I'm habitual lying.
That's why Bill is teaming up with the pornographer. Because they both have issue. What's the pornographer's issue with Dave?
If you're talking about that and sowing discord, you could say I sow discord in the same way that you do, Bill, if that's the truth, especially with my latest video, because I was merely taking a page out of your book. So,
yeah,
literally, I was literally taking a page out of your book.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. Well, at least for me, I try to be fair and call it straight as best I can. And I know I'm sure I fail on that, but I do try. And so I don't know whatever. Don't include me and probably a lot of others in that. I mean.
Well, the habitual lying. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you habitually lie. I've been accused of habitually lying.
I'm just wondering what the porn king, Pastor Kim.
But I that's what's kept the whole thing alive. It's, the habitual, to see people accuse me of habitual lying by saying that Sam owned these domains, and then now they know that these domains, when somebody pisses off Sam, he points these domains at people.
Yeah.
It's as clear as day.
That's why Bill is teaming up with the pornographer. Because they both have issue. What's the pornographer's issue with Dave? Or I'm talking about Pastor Kim. I'm just wondering what the porn king, Pastor Kim.
The porn king. There's a guy named the Tone King in the guitar community. The porn king. That's like freaking hilarious.
He's the porn king no, that's not fair. Let's be honest. There are a lot of people that are bigger in the porno industry than Pastor Kim.
And if you believe everything that Sam says, you're a moron. Period. So you just need to ask Brother Bill. So Brother Bill, when Andy says those things and you remain silent, it's disrespecting me because you are allowing false witness to continue. when you know the truth. So, glass houses, Bill. Don't come in here holier than thou, especially with your discussion with Andy about my parody video when you live by parody. Glass houses. If you're a pedophile, if you are abusing children right now, and you think that you are secure in blessed assurance, my friend, don't feel so secure. If you are serial murdering people right now, you're going out and killing people freely and enjoying it, don't be so secure in blessed assurance, because I'm not so sure you are as assured as you think you are.
If you look at lordship, right? You look at the name Lord, I think that would come from the Tetragrammaton, right? The Yahweh, Jehovah. If you want to mock Yahweh and Jehovah, go ahead. I think it's foolishness. People who worship and try to follow his commands and what his desires would be, you want to mock people who do that? Well, I don't know. I think you're probably hurting yourself, I guess. Foolish thing to do. But I hear it a lot from you guys. And then promoting sin. I really don't get it. I can tell you this, I definitely don't want you Jesus. I think it was asked earlier about his relationship to Jesus. No, I don't want you Jesus.